Welcome back to BT. Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel joining us now. Mike, good morning. Our first conversation of 2023. I love it.
Hey, how you doing, Faiza?
I'm
Happy
fabulous.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Let's start.
This is the last day you can say that, by the way, I think, right?
I go up until February, but who's going to stop
me? Do you?
Who's
Okay,
going to stop me?
That's right.
Okay, job market stats for both Canada and the U.S. are due today.
Yes, indeed. We'll find out if, in fact, the labor market was slowing down at all at the conclusion of 2022 with the December stats for jobs here at home. We're expecting maybe 6,500, maybe 10,000 at best. And in the United States, 200,000. Here is the counterintuitive thought on the labor market. We want to see jobs being created, right?
Right.
Well, not if you're at the central banks.
Oh.
They have been stating they want to slow down the labor market, slow down the economy to fight inflation, because wage inflation has been picking up. It's, north of 5% job, per hour wage gains for certain sectors. And that just fuels an upward trend in overall pricing. So, we've had this, heard the argument against all of that from certain labor union leaders saying, why are you targeting workers, to fight the inflation battle? But the central banks say, look, it's all part of the total mix of the economy that they have to do that right now. So, if it's a good number, this is also one of these funny or counterintuitive thoughts about things that if it's a good number on jobs, the stock markets will probably tank today because it'll probably lead to higher interest rates.
Okay. As we wait for those stats.
You figure all that out.
I mean, it's a lot of, a lot of factors.
There's a whole bunch of, different things going on.
Right. So those stats are in, but the numbers for the holiday season for retailers, a good sign there with Costco winning good or big, I should say.
Well, look, I think Costco is benefiting from a high inflation scenario because you go into Costco and you buy in bulk. As opposed to individual items, because why doesn't a family of four need a 16 pack of croissants? So aside from that, you're filling up your cart, every trip, it seems like it's $300 and if not more. And Costco's sales in December jumped by 7%. This is a big number for a retailer this size. But again, I think there was a lot of shifting going on where people were looking to save money, even though they may be spending more per visit at places like Costco. Stock's up a little bit in early trading activity.
Wow. Okay. So a good month for Costco there, but for Bed Bath & Beyond, not looking so good as that company is contemplating a bankruptcy filing.
Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond at one time was kind of the star of the show for household gadgets and bedding and what have you. It kind of wandered the aisles. But then along came e-commerce. And it was kind of late to the party on that. And we've seen this, its sales have been dropping pretty steadily here over the past several years. And they ran into a credit situation because they were already restructuring last year, couldn't get enough inventory for this holiday sale season. The sales were way down. And now they're looking at another restructuring, probably closing more stores and trying to raise some cash, all in advance of a Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, which would actually allow them to perhaps restructure and keep the doors open under creditor protection. So this is we see this time and time again in January of any given year. The retail segment goes through this weeding out process, if you will, the strong against the weak. And Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday, stock was down 32% on Wall Street. What a mess. Yeah.
Well, that's sad. I hope it all works out, but I guess.
Yeah, indeed.
You never know. Okay, so let's take a look at the price of oil and GTA gas prices.
This has actually been the worst start to any year for the energy trade in something like 3 decades. Gas has come down here in the GTA, dropped another 5 cents this morning. It's just above $1.40. Oil has dropped by 9% to start 2023. Diesel prices have come down too. That's something new, and that is that could potentially be good news for the inflation situation, because diesel is such a key component of transporting goods. Also, Faiza, the price for natural gas on world markets this morning is down to its lowest level in a year. And we thought that this winter, natural gas would spike because of the war in Ukraine, the supply issues. Weather outside is kind of warm.
It is.
Don't need so much of it. Price for natural gas tumbling, and we should see that reflecting on the first quarter pricing that we get from our natural gas sales distributors.
Okay, senior business editor Mike Eppel, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you.
And sorry about that. Okay.